So they left. People say the car flipped 3 times. Eyewitnesses said the vehicle swerved, hit a ditch, and rolled into a small ravine. Clara was seen crawling out, bloodied, but conscious. Ayla was in the back seat. Minor injuries, thank God. But Malik? Malik was still in the car, trapped, upside down, bleeding, crying for help. And Clara? Clara saved Ayla first, then sat by the road screaming until paramedics came. She never once went back for Malik. He was still alive when they found him, barely. He died en route to the hospital. I remember screaming when the doctor told me, not because I didn't expect it, but because I did. I knew one day her neglect would catch up to that boy. I just didn't think it'd be death. What broke me was the funeral. Clara wept louder than anyone. She threw herself on the casket. Everyone thought she was the grieving mother. They say blood is thicker than water, but sometimes it's the very people who share your blood that drain the life right out of you. My name is Vanessa, but everyone calls me Auntie Nessa. I'm not a mother, not biologically anyway. But I did everything a mother should have done for my nephew, Malik. Too bad his own mother, my younger sister Clara, didn't think he was worth the effort. Clara had 2 kids, Malik and Ayla. Malik came first, bright, quiet boy, thoughtful, always with his head in a book or humming some weird tune he made up. Ayla came 4 years later, a beautiful baby girl with curls like spun gold and eyes that sparkled. From the moment she was born, Clara acted like the sun had finally come out. And Malik? He became her shadow, the one she blamed for every wrong turn in her life. Clara was only 21 when she had Malik. His father, Daniel, skipped town before the ink was dry on the birth certificate. Clara never forgave him for that. Unfortunately, Malik wore Daniel's face like a curse. Same almond eyes, same slanted smile. It was like Clara saw her past heartbreak stamped on that boy's forehead every time he walked in the room. I watched her turn cold, small at first, snapping at him for crying too much, refusing to cuddle him when he was scared of thunderstorms. But by the time Ayla was born, it wasn't small anymore. It was monstrous. Malik, why is your sister's bottle cold? You want her to get sick? God, you're so useless. Clara, he's 7. He shouldn't even be feeding her. Why don't you do it yourself? Don't tell me how to raise my kids, Vanessa. You wouldn't understand. You ain't got none. Yeah, that one always stung. But I wasn't about to let her make Malik feel unwanted. Every birthday, it was me who brought him presents. Me who showed up to his school plays while Clara stayed home claiming cramps or Ayla needed me more. You treat that boy like a maid. He's not a damn butler, Clara. He's your son. Someone's got to look after Ayla when I'm working. And Malik, he owes me. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't even be here. The real slap came when Malik turned 10. Clara's new boyfriend, Jean-Paul, started sending money from France. Suddenly, Clara had new weaves every month. Ayla had ballet lessons, and Malik? He still wore secondhand clothes and washed the dishes after every meal. And get this, Clara took pictures of Malik doing chores and sent them to Jean-Paul, claiming he was such a responsible young man. You're using him. I'm raising him. He's lucky I didn't dump him with Mama when Daniel left. I tried. Lord knows I tried. I begged Clara to let Malik come live with me. I had a spare room. I had time. I had love. Let me take him, Clara. You've made your choice. Ayla's your priority. Let me raise Malik right. No! I need him here. He helps. He's my son, not yours. Stay out of my damn business. So I did. Until the accident. It was Ayla's ballet recital. Clara never missed those. Malik had to come too, of course. Who else would carry Ayla's dance bag and pass her tissues and make sure her hair clips were perfect? I offered to drive them, but Clara had her boyfriend's car that day. She was feeling herself. New lashes, heels too high, and blasting loud music. It was raining, and I warned her. Slow down, Clara. The roads are slick. Girl, please, I've been driving longer than you've been giving lectures. So they left. People say the car flipped 3 times. Eyewitnesses said the vehicle swerved, hit a ditch, and rolled into a small ravine. Clara was seen crawling out, bloodied but conscious. Ayla was in the back seat, minor injuries, thank God. But Malik? Malik was still in the car, trapped, upside down, bleeding, crying for help. And Clara? Clara saved Ayla first, then sat by the road screaming until paramedics came. She never once went back for Malik. He was still alive when they found him, barely. He died en route to the hospital. I remember screaming when the doctor told me, not because I didn't expect it, but because I did. I knew one day her neglect would catch up to that boy. I just didn't think it'd be death. What broke me was the funeral. Clara wept louder than anyone. She threw herself on the casket. Everyone thought she was the grieving mother. I knew better. I kept my peace until she tried to say something nice during the eulogy. My son was a gift, a precious angel. You treated him like trash. Don't stand here acting like a mother now. She slapped me at that funeral, right in front of everyone. But I didn't slap back. No, I let the dead handle it. Now here's where it gets weird. Weeks after Malik's burial, Clara started losing her mind. At first, she complained about cold spots in the house. She'd call me saying Ayla's toys were moving on their own. Nessa, I swear to God that blue teddy bear was on the bed. Now it's in the kitchen sink. You probably moved it? Forgot? Or Ayla did. Ayla was at school. Then came the whispers. She claimed Malik's voice would call her name at night, sometimes giggling, sometimes sobbing. I didn't believe her until I visited one day. She looked wrecked, eyes bloodshot, hair undone. The house was dark, curtains shut. He's here, Nessa. He won't leave me alone. Every time I close my eyes, he's there. I hear him breathing. I can feel him, watching. Maybe it's your guilt finally waking up. It got worse. She'd scream in the middle of the street, slap herself, throw Ayla's things in the trash. Neighbors whispered about drugs. I knew better. Malik was haunting her. And you know what? Good. Years passed. She got arrested twice for public disturbances, once for breaking into the funeral home, trying to dig him up to say sorry. It wasn't until Ayla turned 16 that the whole truth came out. It was during a televised interview on some church program. Ayla was now staying with me full-time. Clara was in a psychiatric facility, but for some reason, she agreed to be interviewed. Maybe she thought it'd get her sympathy. Instead, it got her prison.
Clara, many believe you've suffered from a breakdown since your son's death. Do you believe your trauma is spiritual?
I left him to die. He was crying for me, and I chose Ayla. I couldn't bear to see his face. It looked like Daniel. I couldn't save him. I didn't want to. Boom. National news. A confession on camera. She was arrested for negligence leading to death. It's rare, but it stuck. With evidence of her previous abuse toward Malik, she got 10 years. 10. Not enough if you ask me. But Malik? He finally rested after that. Ayla told me she no longer heard whispers or found her teddy bear in strange places. Now, I'm raising Ayla. She's doing therapy. She's brilliant, just like her brother. Sometimes she sits alone in the garden, looking at the wind like it's talking to her.
I miss him. He was more of a mom to me than she ever was.
I know, baby. I know. As for me, I still visit Clara every now and then. Not because I care, but because I want her to remember. To sit in her cage of madness and guilt and know she birthed an angel and murdered him with neglect. He still whispers. He said he's watching me. Good. I hope he never stops. Now, before y'all log off, let me just say, if you're a parent, don't play favorites. Kids remember. And ghosts, they got all the time in the world. So, subscribe and hit that bell. Unless you want Malik showing up at your window tonight. Just kidding. Maybe.